The T11 harness is designed to accommodate jumpers from the 5th percentile female to the 95th percentile male. Prior to donning, jumpers must first understand how to properly size the parachute harness. There are 9 primary points of adjustment: 2 main lift webs, 1 chest strap, 2 leg straps, 2 diagonal back straps, and the 2 free running ends of the horizontal back strap. The T11 harness must be sized prior to donning to ensure a proper fit. There are 2 sizing locations: the diagonal back straps and the main lift webs. The diagonal back straps provide 2 of the 9 points of adjustment and are your primary sizers. There are 5 sizing channels on each, numbered 1 through 5, permitting adjustment for the proper placement of the camber release assemblies and the position of the pack tray. To make adjustments, unsnap the directional snap fastener on the diagonal back strap retainer and pull it free from the sizing channel. Select the correct size and route the diagonal back strap retainer through the appropriate sizing channel. Next, route the diagonal back strap retainer through the correct diagonal back strap keeper and secure the directional snap fasteners. The main lift webs are your secondary sizers and must not be adjusted until all 5 sizing channels on the diagonal back straps have been exhausted. The main lift webs provide 2 of the 9 points of adjustment, permitting body armor or essential items to be worn under the harness. There are 3 settings: small, medium, and large. To make the main lift web sizing changes, unsnap the snap fastener and expose the tuck tab. Select the appropriate size setting. If selecting small or medium, insert the tuck tab into the appropriate tuck pocket and remove any slack from the main lift web adjustment strap. If selecting the large setting, the main lift web adjustment strap will be fully extended and the tuck tab folded in towards the main lift web. Resecure the snap fastener. Conduct the same size change on the opposite main lift web. The tuck pocket for the small setting is located above the chest strap on the main lift web. The tuck pocket for the medium setting is located below the chest strap on each main lift web. For the large setting, there is no tuck pocket. The main lift web adjustment strap will be fully extended and all the slack removed. The optimal position for the harness is the camber release assemblies resting in the hollows of the jumper's shoulders below the collarbone at name tape level. The top edge of the pack tray is in alignment with the jumper's shoulders, not below. The saddle is routed around the meaty portion of the jumper's thighs, not the buttocks. In preparation for donning, jumpers must arrange the Advanced Tactical Parachute System MC6 T11 Main, T11 Reserve, and Universal Parachute Recovery Bag or Aviator's Kit Bag. The T11 Reserve and Universal Parachute Recovery Bag or Aviator's Kit Bag must be placed in a position where they are easily accessible to the jumper during donning of the parachute harness. Let out all excess webbing from all points of adjustment: leg straps, horizontal back strap, and chest strap. 2 personnel are required when donning the parachute. One assumes the role as the jumper, the other as a buddy to assist in rigging. This also reduces the possibility of rigging deficiencies and ensures proper fit of the parachute. The jumper's helmet must be inspected prior to airborne operations to ensure that all suspension pads are present, arranged correctly, and the rear trapezoidal pad is protruding slightly beyond the rim of the jumper's helmet. Don the approved helmet. Assume a modified high jumper position. Place the parachute harness over the jumper's arms with the diagonal back straps resting on the jumper's shoulders and hold the pack tray high on the jumper's back. Secure the chest strap by incorporating a 2 to 3 finger quick release. Secure the quick release in its webbing retainer, and the free running end of the chest strap is in its webbing retainer with the tab portion facing towards the chest strap friction adapter. Lower the L-shaped ejector snap pads by extending the horizontal back strap from the upper portion of the ejector snap. Pull the ejector snap and L-shaped ejector snap pads as far forward as possible towards the center of the groin, while ensuring that the saddle is routed underneath the hamstrings, not the buttocks. Secure the Universal Parachute Recovery Bag or Aviator's Kit Bag. Maintain a modified high jumper position. Secure the leg straps, ensuring that the left and right leg straps are properly routed underneath the appropriate leg strap retainer of the Universal Parachute Recovery Bag, or ensure that the left leg strap is properly routed through the exposed carrying handle of the Aviator's Kit Bag, over the bottom and under the top, and secure each leg strap to the corresponding ejector snap. S-fold, accordion fold, or roll the free running ends of the leg straps in their webbing retainers. Secure the D-rings by inserting the thumbs of each hand from bottom to top, pulling downward, placing the camber release assemblies at name tape level, and standing erect. After the jumper is standing, remove all slack from the horizontal back strap by simultaneously pulling up on both sides of the horizontal back strap where they emerge from the main lift web. Remain standing erect. Release the D-rings and apply pressure to the horizontal back strap just above the ejector snaps when a tight but not uncomfortable adjustment has been made. Tighten the harness on each side by pressing against the diagonal back strap with one hand while pulling the free running end of the horizontal back strap with the other. S-fold, accordion fold, or roll the free running ends and secure it in their appropriate webbing retainers. Hand the reserve parachute to the jumper and have him or her place it in the crook of their left arm. Remove all twists in the waistband and hand it to the jumper. Route the waistband through the waistband retainers and secure the connector snaps to the D-rings. Assist the jumper in attaching the reserve parachute. Secure the waistband to the waistband adjuster panel and incorporate a 2 to 3 finger quick release, ensuring that it is not a false quick release. Confirm that you can access the free running end of the waistband and that there is a 2 to 3 finger quick release present and it is not a false quick release. When the jumper is seated on board the aircraft or a workbench, the horizontal backstrap will be visibly relaxed. And leaders refrain from removing that perceived looseness from the wearer's harness. Further tightening of the wearer's harness will introduce discomfort, interfere with the jumper's ability to perform slips, and accurately execute the 5 points of performance. The optimum position for the harness is with the camber release assemblies resting in the hollow of the jumper's shoulders below the collarbone at name tape level. The top edge of the pack tray is in alignment with the jumper's shoulders, not below. The saddle is routed around the meaty portion of the jumper's thighs. During the preparation for donning of jumpers with the 5th percentile range, best practice is to adjust the diagonal backstrap to a size 4 instead of a 2 or 3. To understand why this adjustment is effective, one must recall that the purpose of the diagonal backstrap are for the placement of the canopy release assemblies and the positioning of the pack tray. This is accomplished by lengthening or shortening the material adequately in order to achieve an imaginary parallel line from the top of the camber release assembly to the directional snap fastener. When this is achieved, the camber release assemblies are at name tape level, with the top of the edge of the pack tray in alignment with the jumper's shoulders. The jumper's buddy must ensure that all looseness is removed from the horizontal backstrap and waistband. The backstrap adjusters will be closest to the main lift webs. The waistband will serve as a secondary point of adjustment for the 5th percentile jumper, and all looseness must be removed. Female jumpers 60.2 inches tall and 109.63 pounds represent the 5th percentile female, while male jumpers 64.89 inches tall and 136.13 pounds represent the 5th percentile male. Female jumpers 68.38 inches tall and 169.33 pounds represent the 95th percentile female. Male jumpers 73.71 inches tall and 216.61 pounds represent the 95th percentile male. Jumpers within the 95th percentile can comfortably fit the T11 harness. It is rare for the main lift webs to be adjusted due to the jumper's torso length. In those cases, the main lift web should be only adjusted after all 5 sizing channels on the diagonal backstrap have been exhausted. If the fit criteria cannot be achieved, then adjust the main lift webs to the medium and the diagonal backstraps to achieve an imaginary parallel line from the top of the camber release assemblies to the directional snap fastener. The jump buddy must evaluate the jumper to ensure the optimum position is achieved. It is imperative that jumpers acquire the appropriate fit based upon their unique body composition during basic airborne refresher and unit sustainment training. To obtain the optimum position, jumpers may require several donning attempts in order to prevent challenges during an actual airborne timeline. The primary sizers are the diagonal backstraps and the secondary sizers are the main lift webs. Before a jumper makes adjustments to the secondary sizers, he or she must have attempted to achieve the proper sizing by adjusting through all 5 sizing channels located on each diagonal backstrap. The most common sizing for the T11 harness is a 3 on the diagonal backstraps and small on the main lift webs. Before the jumper's buddy can tighten the harness on each side by pressing against the diagonal backstrap with one hand, while pulling the free-running end of the horizontal backstrap with the other, the jumper must remain standing erect. Release the D-rings and apply pressure to the horizontal backstrap just above the ejector snaps when a tight but not painful adjustment has been made. Jumpers within the 5th percentile female to the 95th percentile male can comfortably fit the T11 harness. Jumpers who are within the smaller end of the spectrum require an unorthodox approach to sizing in order to achieve the proper fit. Instead of selecting a smaller size, number 1 or 2, based upon their body composition, these jumpers may be sized to a 4. Attention must be focused on ensuring that all the slack is removed from the horizontal backstrap. The main lift web is adjusted to accommodate additional items worn under the T11 harness, such as body armor or essential items that do not interfere with the jumper's ability to perform emergency procedures. When additional items are worn under the T11 harness, jump masters must evaluate jumpers to determine if the jumper's ability to pull a slip or perform emergency procedures will be hampered. Your ability to prepare and don the parachute harness is essential to achieving increased comfort executing the 5 points of performance and performing emergency procedures.